So we're at the start of a really exciting project here at Birmingham, our strategic partnership with Court Collaboration. And I'm here with Joe Oxford, the construction director at Court Collaboration, going to tell us a little bit about what we're looking at.
Right now what we're doing is just finishing up the demolition phase of the works. What used to stand here is a 5-storey, multi-storey car park built in the 1970s, and it's taken JRL Demolition, our construction partners for this phase of the works, since July to take the whole thing down to what you see today.
So we discussed a little bit earlier in terms of what is actually happening behind us and the materials being demolished, what happens to them off-site. So just a little bit more background on what that actually looks like from your side.
So what we're doing now is currently splitting the remaining rebar that's come out of the old structure and the concrete. You might be able to see a large mound behind us. That is the concrete that's been taken from the car park, crushed, and it will be used on site for the main works as a piling mat. To date, we've taken away circa 7,500 tonnes of concrete from the old car park. 100% of that has been reused or recycled, so it will be taken to various other construction sites around the country. So that's good, 100% recycled or reuse of the materials. So right now we're stood in the sort of link between Park Residence and Centenary Tower, and we basically stood where the 20-metre swimming pool is going to be, the lap pool. And this is also where the other wellness facilities such as the hydro pool, sauna, steam room, experience shower is going to be.
I mean, in total, there's about 14,000 square feet of amenity spaces just for the residents, plus all that additional podium spacing with the cinema and the barbecue areas. In terms of Court Collaboration's decision, what was centred around that?
We took a conscious decision to make sure this scheme was highly amenitized. There's nothing like it in Birmingham, outside of London and Manchester. So, you know, it's an important decision that we took. We could have probably put more apartments in, but at the end of the day, it's about end user experience, and that's really key and important for us.
So we've actually moved a little bit further into site now. Park Residents actually, we're standing in the residential spaces, what will be in about 2 years' time. What kind of key milestones are we going to hopefully see before the end of the year?
The demolition contractor has completed separating the various materials and crushed everything that we need to retain here on site. Moving on into 2025, we're hoping to start on site with the main works essentially. So that's addition. Park Residence here, where we stood now, Centenary Tower behind us, that's 46 stories, and really moving on into the main works.